All I need to say is wow. The Pokemon Company has just made one of the smartest moves they could have made at this very moment. Not that, they often make some silly or pathetic or bad moves, but this one, grade A. Before we do begin though, if you enjoy the content, why not consider subscribing, liking, and commenting down below. It's an awesome way to show support for me. It lets me know what I'm doing is good and you like it. If you don't like my opinion right here, and, basically you need to just do a few things for me if you don't like it. And one of them is not leave, but it would actually be great if you commented and subscribed, because you may not like this video, but you might like the next one, and that's something to think about. Let's get on with the show. Looney Tunes, Tom and Jerry, and a host of other shows and characters out there appealed to basically everybody because there was, just something incredibly fun about those shows. They didn't need a mass amount of dialogue for people to understand what was happening. They appealed to literally everybody, I feel like, because it doesn't matter, who you are. Those characters are funny, okay? Those shows are maybe not always hilarious, but, they're pretty funny most of the time, and they're pretty entertaining to watch in those little short segments especially. And the art style is classic. I don't think that you need to have 3D animation. 2D, which is what I'll probably call the golden age of cartoons, was an amazing time for TV, especially for children. By the way, we had shows about literally every and anything. If there was a popular movie, you could almost guarantee there was a cartoon series. Okay, you think that Men in Black and Ghostbusters were the only cartoon series that got movies that got cartoon series? No, that's not how it works at all. We in fact got a Rambo cartoon series, and from what I understand as well, we got a Chuck Norris cartoon series, which is actually hilarious, and I can't believe that those two shows exist, but they're out there, okay? Anyway, so Nintendo has now ventured down this road with what probably initially was considered to be a one-shot tester called Poketoon, and the episode is about 5 minutes long. And I really have to say, by the way, if you enjoy those old style classic cartoons, then this is literally a must-watch. Even, honestly, if you don't like Pokemon, but you want a blast from the past, check this one out. I cannot recommend this enough. It was fun to watch. I don't think that you'll be sorry. It's definitely it's a great callback to those times, and something that basically, it's not going to keep you on the edge of your seat if that's what you're looking for from cartoons for some weird reason, and I don't think that there will be any loud cackles that you're going to make while you're watching the show. But at the same time, the nostalgia is real, and I have to be honest here, I love the fact that that's real, and I love the fact that they've done this way. They've made a very smart choice to basically bring attention to Pokemon as a brand for older generations, and be able to basically relate to their children at a time when you're stuck in a house together. This is a great thing that you could watch together as maybe even a family. Who knows how you do that? I love this. I really do. It is really, really maybe just one of those clever things that will bring generations together. Grandparents who might not even have any idea about what Pokemon is, but now they can, actually relate to their grandkids and watch something that probably they watched maybe 30 or 40 years ago, however long that was, or even, you could tell grandparents stories because now you can relate to each other. And I know the younger generation, they probably don't want to hear the old war stories, but still, this is a very smart move from Nintendo and the Pokemon Group together. This is a great, clever, fun. I cannot even get over the fact about how good I thought this was, and honestly, I didn't even know who the characters really were. And this is also a clever way, by the way, to bring back the players who started when the first game was released, but lost interest because of the numerous iterations of the game that have been released over the years. I'm not saying that any of them are inherently bad, by the way, but repetitive is a completely different thing altogether, and that's pretty much what they are. I guess the stories do change from here and there, but still, you're basically doing the same thing. Either way, this is a great way to bring back older players into the fold, even if this show is just centered around most of the newer Pokemon, with some older ones thrown in for small callbacks here and there. I think basically this could be one of those great shows, and I hope that Nintendo actually focuses more on this. I probably should also note, by the way, that this show has been placed for a full season that will be created for it, which is absolutely awesome. I'm very keen to see what else they do, and I'm not sure, by the way, how many episodes they will do for this and how long each episode will be, whether they do a 10 episode season run, 13, 22, 48, who knows. Okay, those aren't random numbers, by the way. Many shows have a season run, especially animated shows that go by these specific numbers. So that's basically what I'm going off of to make sure that that's how this works. So how many of these episodes could they make? How many things could happen? I know that they've got the Pokemon anime series that is still going, by the way, season after season. I think they're probably either close to season 20 by now, or they're beyond that, which is crazy as well. I just think that this is a very creative way for Nintendo to sort of backpedal graphically and still make something that is very charming and fun to watch. And if you haven't seen the video, there is a link in the description, and honestly, it is one basically worth watching at least one time in your life. If you're trapped inside because of diseases and lockdowns, then let's be real, you probably have 5 minutes, and if you have children, you definitely should have this extra 5 minutes to spend getting quality time with your child, and watch something that's silly, a silly Pokemon sketch to go out and just enjoy with your child there for 5 minutes. I think that'd be great. I think it's a good option. I love the fact Nintendo did this. I'm really keen to see what they do next. How much more they go with this is crazy. Anyways, I feel like I'm babbling. That is all from me. I'm sure that there's only so much of my voice that you can take, and that's the limit right here. This is where it gets old real fast. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, get the conversation started down below. What would you like to see in the future Poketoon sketches that are gonna come out, and basically which Pokemon would be fun to see in that old Looney Tunes style sketch, sort of, the way it is, who's going to get hit in the head with a pen, all that stuff. Let me know down below. Otherwise, that is all from me. I'm out. I'm done. This is over. Peace.